These bars are everything. They have a soft cookie base and a crunchy meringue top with a gooey filling in the middle. They are a textural dream. Let's make them together. Start by creaming together a half cup of butter that is room temperature, 1 cup of sugar, some vanilla, 1 whole egg, and then 2 egg yolks. You will save the egg whites for later. They will be used in your meringue. The bulk of the mixing will be done now, so this will last for several minutes until your batter is light and creamy. While the mixture is going, go ahead and spray your baking dish and then put together your dry ingredients. You'll need 1.5 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and a half teaspoon of salt. Mix those together and set them to the side. Once your batter is nice and creamy, you'll add in those dry ingredients to the wet, just barely incorporating. I like to break it down into at least 2 parts so that it doesn't go too crazy. I always make sure to scrape down the sides of my bowl so that everything will be nice and evenly incorporated. At this point, I went ahead and preheated my oven to 350 degrees and then started the assembly process. I took my dough out of my mixing bowl and spread it out as evenly as I could into my baking dish using a spatula. I did take a brief pause to wash out my mixing bowl so that I could go ahead and start working on my meringue, which is just those egg whites from earlier. And you'll put your whisk attachment on your mixer and then put it up to high speed and let it go for several minutes until you have stiff peaks. While that was going on, I added in about a cup-ish of chocolate chips. And then it calls for mini marshmallows, which I didn't have, but I did have these dehydrated marshmallows and marshmallow fluff. And to be honest, it turned out fantastically, so it's flexible. You can do what you want to do. After a couple of minutes, those egg whites will be at a peak, and you'll add in 1 cup of brown sugar. Just fold it in gently. So you just kind of take it, go under, and then put it back on top of itself until you get a consistency that is smooth with no lumps. You'll spread that on top of your bar, and then it's ready to go into your 350-degree oven for about 30 to 35 minutes. When it comes out, it will be nice and golden brown and slightly crackly. Wait until it's completely cool. That's important before you cut it. And the crunchy sound, oh my gosh, fantastic. The insides are nice and ooey gooey. And honestly, this is one dessert that does not miss. I highly recommend you give it a try and let me know what you think. Cheers.